So it's still the early days on this survival world I'm playing on, and I decided I needed some renewable fuel source. I think lava is going to do the trick for now, at least, until we can find out, what else we need. But basically, if you take a bucket of lava and you put it in one of these furnaces, it'll cook 100 items all by itself, and then you get the bucket back, and you just have to scoop up some more lava somewhere, right? But where are you going to get the lava? That's the question. And in case you don't know, Minecraft has a renewable source of lava using pointed dripstone. So we're going to build a farm underneath this blacksmith, weaponsmith. That's what this is. And I think we're going to go ahead and get started now. So let's do that. We'll just go inside. Now, if you want to see this building real quick, see, this is what it looks like. So if you have one of these similar in your village, you've got these 2 lava sources right here that come with it. What we're going to do is we're going to dig down. We're going to make a staircase right here, so let's get rid of all this furniture. I'm going to use my stone tools that I still have. I'm going to have to fix that pretty soon. Anyway, so we're just going to dig down right here. But before we get completely started, I want to welcome you to the channel if you're new here. How's it going? My name is Dave, and this is my Let's Play series, Dave Plays Minecraft. And this is episode 19. That's right. We're only 19 episodes into this Let's Play series. This is my first one. If you're a returning viewer, I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming back to check out more of my videos and content. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. And enough of that. Let's get back to the building. All right, so we have this one pick here that I've got to get rid of. And I also need to make sure I have everything. Right, got this fence. I do need that. These are extras, but I'll just go ahead and chuck these in here anyway. We need to get some stone cooking before I start digging underneath this building, so it'll be done when I'm ready for it. So we'll take 8 pieces of coal. We're going to cook up a full stack of cobble in each one of these ovens, so that way I'll have some stone. We'll be using the stone later. For now, let's pop this fence right here. Now we did tear out all the furniture that they had. I put the fence right here. This area is going to be extended out here later. We'll deal with that later. So for now, we'll leave that torch right where it's at. And I want to go ahead and start digging. So we're just going to dig the floor out right here in this corner. This is like a 2x6 area right here. Just going to dig this out. All right, and let's go down another layer. All right, and you know what? Hold on. I got to grab a couple of things before we get down in the hole. We need stairs. So let's grab the stairs. Let's grab this wood. And that should be good enough for now. Back in here. All right, so on top of the cobble, we're going to take our stair steps. Now we got some steps, right? So we got this wooden stairs to kind of match the finished look of the place. Come down here. We're going to turn. So this is our landing. Or I don't know what this is called, a mid-landing or halfway point. Then we're going to come down a couple more blocks here. We're going to place some more stairs. So now we have a stairway. It's kind of going down. And from here, we want to come down this way and dig out this one, this one, this one. Step down into here. Then we're going to turn. And we're going to go this way. 2, 3, that's 4. I'm going to go 7 blocks in. And I lost count. Let's see. So we're going to here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I already counted the width of this building and everything. But we're going to go this way. About 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see. I know this is really dark. Bear with me. We're just going to go around this little room. I'm not going to time lapse or anything. It's just going to be pretty quick here. Let's bust all this out. It doesn't take very long. It's a very small room, even though I'm working with stone tools still. I really need to fix that. I really do. I have some obsidian left over after making my portal, so I should get a enchantment table going here shortly. That definitely needs to be taken care of. I need to get some better gear. I do have some iron that needs to be cooked up. I do have some diamonds that I could turn into gear, but I don't want to wear the diamond gear until I get all the enchantments for it. That's just kind of the way I do it. Anyway, so we got this room under here, and I'm going to go ahead and dig the dirt out underneath this upper foundation here. So we want to do that. Dig all this out and expose the floor above us. So the idea here is that we're going to do this lava farm. Oh no, I broke my shovel. And the lava sources are like right up here above us. And I believe it is this block and this block. I really need a shovel. I thought I had everything I needed. There's always something else, right? So we do have this one wooden support. We got this log support here for this side of the building, because this side of the building's all wood, pretty much, with a cobble base. And the other side's all cobble because you have lava over there. And you don't want wood near the lava unless you have your, settings on the server to where fire does not spread. Which is the case here. I don't have fire spread, so we're going to knock these out as well. I'll grab some cobble here in a bit. We're going to finish this room down here. So now that I've got all this dug out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dig out the walls as well, because I want to replace those with stone. I don't want to use the dirt. To me, this doesn't look as finished. It's good. So we're just going to dig this out. And in fact, I'm going to use the stone that I'm cooking and turn that into stone bricks, because I think it would be a really nice look down here to have a stone brick room. But I want to go ahead and finish up the look of this room. Just kind of show you how I do this, Let's imagine we're going to tear this one out as well, and this one, and this one. We're going to put stone bricks all in under here, so we'll get rid of that piece of cobble as well. Up here is all going to be stone brick, all the way around this way as well. What else? What else? Let's knock those two out. Let's put in the wooden planks that we have right here for the stairway. And this back here is going to be... we're going to bring this back out some. So we're actually going to extend the lava sources. Once we get some more lava, we're going to extend, and we're going to put another lava source right here and one right here. So we're going to extend the trough this way, since we do need lava sources to create our lava farm. And to do that, we have to farm the lava. Oh, look at this. Our stone is almost done cooking. Perfect. Let me grab a few other things. I need to get the dripstone and the cauldrons in place, so let's go ahead and do that. While we're waiting on the stone to cook up. Come down here. So if my calculations are correct, and they usually are, not always, but usually, then we have lava sources right here above our head. Now, what we can do to check that is we can be very, very careful. Yeah, see, you just look, and you just see that drip. There was a lava drip. If you didn't see that, rewind it like 2 seconds. See, there's another drip. You can just sit here and look at it and see, okay, is there lava dripping? I'm not seeing the drips. They are random. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pointed dripstone, and we're going to stick them right underneath those lava sources. Now, I'm getting drips from this one immediately. And we're getting drips from this one too. Okay, that's a good sign. So now we have the lava dripping. Do you see that? How it's dripping down? So now it's coming down to the pointed dripstones. We can take a couple of these cauldrons. Now I got these cauldrons from a village that I explored on a live stream. It's far away from here, and I decided that particular one, I'm not going to worry about trying to rescue the villagers or restore the village or anything like that. And they had a tannery, so the leather guy, leathersmith, whatever he's called, they had cauldrons, had water in them. I just grabbed them, I snatched them. That's where I got all the cauldrons. So these are a little expensive to make out of iron. You can do it, but they were free. Hey, why not grab them? Anyway, you put the cauldrons underneath and you wait for a little bit and you watch. I can't hardly get on top of these because these block my way, but that's okay. That's good. So you're not going to be able to fall into them or anything. But after a little while, these will fill up with lava. So I'm going to have those filling with lava. We're going to go check on the stone in the oven. One of them's done. Both of them are done. Great. Let's go ahead and remove those, grab our XP. And now that I have my stone, I need to create, that is not a stone cutter. Let's go over here to the crafting area. Probably could use the crafting table in your inventory as well. I'm just forgetting, it's been a while since I've had stone. Oh man, I miss my silk touch picks on my realm. Let's see. So how much do I want to make? I want to make it all. Yeah, okay, so stone bricks. Whoops, I did not mean to separate those. Just move them. So now I have my stone bricks. What I also want to do is I'm going to end up making some of them mossy as well. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this, and I do believe that we can do that right in our inventory. So if I was to put that and that, you can make mossy stone bricks. Yeah, so I'll make them as I need them. I'm not going to try to like make a ton of them because we don't need that many. We do have like a mossy look to this building, so I want to continue that downstairs as well because we do have that look down here. And I also just kind of make sure, yep, that is definitely the outside world. So let's put that back. All right. So now we have, these are working on, they're trying. We're going to put in the stone bricks. So let's do that. Pop in these stone bricks to make our walls. Normally I don't put bricks back in the corner because it's kind of a waste, but in this case, it's all good. I hear that lava bubbling. You know what? I can't do it. I'm gonna use filler in this corner. This one as well. I just can't do it. Okay, so let's get rid of that torch. We'll just move it over somewhere out of the way. Put in our bricks. If you're still watching the video and you like the content, please, if you don't mind, drop a like on the video. If you're not subscribed, it'd be a good time to do it. If you're still watching, you might actually get something out of my videos. So let's see. We're not going to worry about that being what that was. And then I believe we bring this out. Yeah. Bring this all the way out. So we've got a nice wall for our stairway, right? Come up here, put in our brick. So now we've got this whole nice finished look right here. Come down here, we turn, we come into the room. We have our cauldrons. We'll eventually have the other two in place. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put them in. It does not hurt to just go ahead and add this stuff. You'll notice that there's just nothing up there, so they're not going to drip. At least they're not supposed to. They might start dripping water. The game does sometimes do weird things like that, but it's not going to fill the cauldrons. We are still looking for lava. It does take a little while. I forgot. Yeah, see, there's the water dripping, even though there's no water above. It's just kind of a default animation for the caves, I guess. So we're going to go up here. We're going to fix this little area before we run out of time. In order to do this, I need my cobble. We're going to just extend this up and around, and you definitely want to use stone over this in case the world you're playing on does not have fire tick turned off. Then fire will spread, meaning that the lava will be underneath and it'll get to the wood and it'll all catch fire and burn the whole village down. So be careful with the lava. We're going to put non-burning blocks above the lava sources and around them. But this right here can all be blocked up. And then now we can put a lava right here, and then we can break that block out. It'll destroy it, but then we can put another lava source in right where that block is at. Let's see if we got any lava yet. We don't have lava yet. It does take a little bit for these to fill with lava. So I'm going to continue working on the building here. What we want to do next, or what I want to do next, is show you guys what I'm going to do. Let's see. Oh, and we could also do the mossy stone while we're down there. And I'm going to eventually put a chest and a crafting table in. I'm going to hang a painting somewhere. Bear with me here. So let's go back down here with these andesite slabs that I made. Now with the andesite slabs, what I'd like to do with these is put a torch on the wall there. I'm going to randomize. So I'm just going to replace some of the floor with a little bit of this raw andesite. See how it kind of looks like stone, but it's got a different pattern. So just to kind of make this room look a little bit better, I guess, for what it is, I want to add some of this stuff. So I'm just gonna go in here and just make some holes in the floor. Get rid of some of this stone. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to have to replace this stone since it requires me to cook said stone. So I think maybe we'll do that. We'll skip this one. Maybe we'll do these two. And then, like, right in front of these cauldrons right here. And then probably back in this corner. Yeah. Alright, so I've got all these little holes, and I'm just going to come in through here. And I'm going to put in these slabs right here at the top of each of these blocks. Just like that. Right back in the corner. Look at that. So now we got this floor. It's kind of randomized. I think that looks much better. Here, let me just kind of give you a good view of that. See how I did it? Yeah. Anyway, just texturing. That's all that is. So we have that done, and now we can work on the mossy look, right? So if I want to take, let's see, give me a sec here. Let me think about this. I need probably, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe, 11, 12, 13. Here, let's do like a partial stack. See, it's not a half stack, but let's do that. Put 16 of those. All right, so now I have 16. I didn't make too many of them, right? Still, I've got stone bricks if I need them for something else. So let's start working these in. I'm thinking underneath this moss right up here, if you think of it like, I don't know, like mold or mildew or something, but we just kind of pop that in. See, it's kind of creeping down from, it came through the cobble and now it's getting into the stone brick. So it's going to come down through here like this way, and then maybe it goes diagonal off this direction. And then, I don't know, back down here like that. We've also probably got some coming down from this one as well. I don't know, what do you think? You can just kind of do this however you want. Just, you know, kind of maybe a diagonal from this way or sideways from that one. Back in the corner, like this whole corner is probably full of this stuff, man. This green stuff's just spreading everywhere, you know. Let's hop up here and grab those. Put those in, and then maybe it stretches down here diagonally, like that. And, okay, right over here on the corner. It's got to stretch and kind of go around the corner, so it kind of grows maybe over and down. So let's go ahead and put that in right there. And then, of course, probably went this way just a little bit. Yeah, it's just kind of coming over this way, doing its thing, spreading down that way. And I think that's probably, I don't know, maybe about all. I don't see, well, there's some way up there, but I don't see any more down here. So it's really just coming from this corner back here, and it's just spreading and going this way. We could do another one. I really don't think it's going to go up. Maybe like it might be another one this way or this way, but then I think that's just too much in one corner. Same with over here. So I think that about does it. I'm just going to keep it. See, I've got extras, but I only ended up with like 3 extras, so it's not too many, right? I'm just going to chuck those in the box. We're done with that. I think we're done with that. Let's grab the crafting station, the chests. Probably just need 2 chests. That was the extra from the build, or from the building before. Let's grab the painting, and back inside. All right. Got our cobble. Let's fill this in the rest of the way. I'm just going to block all that in. Whoops. We don't need that there. All right. And I'm going to leave this open right over here so I can like try to like hop in here and do the lava. And let's see. I do need a little bit of iron. I haven't slept. Hopefully we don't get phantoms. And we're almost done with this. So what I want to do is grab a little bit of iron, and I want to make chains. So it takes 2 ingots and or 1 ingot and 2 nuggets. I just happen to have that. So I don't know if I need more than this, but we're going to try with this one. I'm going to go with right here maybe. We'll put a chain, and then we'll put a lantern. Right? And then on this back wall, I wanted to do a painting. So we can kind of see what we get here. Hopefully it doesn't go off into the lava. Oh, that was perfect, and I accidentally broke it. The guy with the fire, maybe. Or maybe there's another one where there's a hand and fire. We just kind of... There it is. I was going to say we got to just kind of keep trying until we get the right one. I kind of like that. That's kind of fitting, right? And there's a lava farm downstairs. I just don't know why these aren't... Why are they not filling up? It's been a little bit. There should have been lava. So what I'm gonna do is, for the sake of this episode, I'm gonna speed things up a little bit if I can get over here. I do have 2 buckets of lava that I acquired in a live stream while I was out exploring. So we're gonna use these and go ahead and finish this trough. Okay. I really don't want to sit around and wait for the game to decide to create all the lava for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and add in this one, and then I'm going to break out that block. Those are going to run together, and that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to click on this block over here. You can see where my cursor's at. This block down here, not the one on the side there, but down here. See how the lava is running toward the middle? I add the lava in the middle, and now it's not. It's leveled out like water does, right? Just a little harder to see. So now we have our 4 blocks, I do believe. I did that right? It seems like... I hope I did it right. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then down by the window is 4. Yeah, 4 lava. I do have more, but I'm afraid to put lava right here where the stone is because of this wood and all this wood, right? I don't have fire tick on, but I just don't like that because sometimes that setting changes when the server updates. Not server, but the game. You know, when the game updates from one version to the next, sometimes they do stuff like that. Your rules change. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do for here, just kind of block that in, maybe, instead of having that back there. I'll think about that. I don't know. I might put some more iron bars right here in the front as well. Got to think about that. Let's see. We also need to grab this block here up off the floor. Come in here. We still don't have any lava. So let's go ahead and finish this build. I'm going to put... Let's see. We need to take these 2 blocks out. Take this block out. You'll see why in just a moment. We're going to take these out as well. So we're going to clear out that. I know I put those in earlier, but then you start thinking, well, where am I going to put stuff? And I've got to run back over to the crafting table over here. Only because I keep forgetting that there's no stone cutter over here, and I wanted a stone cutter. So I need some stone brick stairs, and 4 of them, I believe, is plenty. So we're going to run back in here. I know, a little bit of running back and forth. I tried to have everything ready, but you know how it goes. We're going to put an upside down stair there, and here, and here. So 3, 4 was perfect. We're going to take the crafting table, we're going to place it there. We're going to take our double chest, place it here. And because I use the stones, it kind of has this angled cutaway. You know, it's got a cutaway in the wall there. But you can also, it just looks nice. And then this is functional, so you can now open the chest because you can open the chest up through the stair because it's a transparent block. So now we've got storage for all of our lava buckets. They don't stack, so they'll, you know, we need plenty of room. Although I'm not going to fill this whole thing up. It's more just for looks and if I want to put anything else in here. Once I do get like a lava farm, I mean an iron farm, Then I'll have plenty of iron for buckets for sure. But for now, we're going to let that finish. Let me grab the other buckets I have in this box out here. So we now have 6 buckets. I need to reserve 1 for my water because I do stuff with water. And we only have 4 cauldrons down there, so I'm going to probably just use the 4 buckets for now. Let's put the rest of this in the chest. I am going to use this lantern, however. Let's rearrange my inventory a few more times here. Wow, I really overestimated on the picks I would need. Even though there's stone, I mean, you know, how do you know? But I'm going to use those for mining, so it doesn't matter. Come back down here. Let's get rid of these torches. And I'm going to put this lantern in the corner so we get just enough light in here. I think overall this is looking really good. I like the way this little build turned out. And what I'm going to do is just going to stand here and we're going to watch. And we're going to wait for these to fill up. Probably speed that up for you. Okay, on second thought, we're not going to time-lapse this because I looked it up on the wiki and it can take as much as 1 Minecraft day or about 20 minutes plus, it said. So actually, while we're waiting on the cauldrons to fill up with lava, I'm going to take a quick detour. In the last episode, if you watched it, we built this root cellar underneath the toolsmith's house. So I just want to kind of go around and show you what I did after the episode. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to check that out first as soon as this video is over with, you know, or something like that. Anyway, so this is the root cellar storage room that I built, and I did add a few other things to this, so I just wanted to kind of look at this and say, okay, well, I did the wood log supports over on the other side of the staircase here. I built this little area. We've got some baskets of carrots with extra placeable carrots on top from the furniture add-on that I'm using, as well as this basket of potatoes, I believe. We've got an empty basket over here. We've got the furnaces where we would be cooking the potatoes. Obviously, I have another basket of potatoes right there, and we have a placeable baked potato right here on the table. We have a set. There's 3 tool racks right here. This also comes with this furniture add-on that I have. And we can see, I hope you can see this, there's 2 shovels right here. And then we've got a hoe in that one. Kind of get this angle, maybe you can see it a little better. There's a hoe here. And then there is a pickaxe hanging from the top tool rack. Now the way these work, you just click on it like you would a hopper or a chest, and it opens up, and then you can throw in. So that one has the hoe in it. This one up here has the pick, and then this one down here has, if I can get down to that one, it has the 2 shovels. So yeah, so I've got a tool rack right here in the corner. We've got baskets of stuff sitting around. Here's my stone cutter. I kept thinking I had a stone cutter out there. I brought it in here. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I did after the fact, just kind of putting in a little extra decoration there. And I was thinking that maybe we put this wood look all the way around here at this level. So like if I dig out these blocks here, I don't have any logs on me at this moment because I put everything away already. But yeah, I'm thinking about just kind of extending the log look and then maybe put some planks down this way or some backwards barrels to kind of match that aesthetic right there. But that's what I wanted to show you, what I did over there after that episode. And that would have been episode 18, so if you wanted to check that out, go ahead and look that up. I'll probably put a link somewhere in the video, like the info card. Oh, look at this. Here we've got 2 cauldrons so far. So this is good enough. We'll call this, oh no, I can't do it. I gotta wait until they're all full, then I'll collect them all. So I grabbed some wood, and I just want to put this in. We're still waiting for 2 more cauldrons to fill up with lava. So now, let's see, we've got these logs. They kind of start. See, I think that looks better. So we got all this cobble. It's sitting on top of this extra support down here. Now I can just leave that. I think that looks kind of ugly now. because you got this wood look on this left side, and I've got all this cobble on the right, so I'm going to break this stuff out too. I might regret this, I don't know. But what we want to do is we want to try maybe put some planks in. So let me make a couple of planks here and fill this in, see what it looks like. Oh, it's kind of mismatched. I mean, it matches the wall, like this side. It looks all right. Then there's the barrels. So I don't know if I like this. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe should I just put some barrels in over here? I mean, this one would be a little hard to get to back here, but you know, just kind of do however you like. If you're following along and working on the root cellar and the village like I am, then you know, maybe you could offer some suggestions in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. But all right, so I went ahead and put in the barrels. I had to dig back behind this wall here and put these barrels in backwards to give it that look. So I don't know that I'll ever use these on this side. You never know if I run out of space in here. But at least now both sides match. And it's the same color of wood and everything. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. But let's head back over and check on these cauldrons and see if they're done. They should be by now. It has been quite a while, actually. So I just want to make sure that they had enough time to do their thing. And they did. So here we go. Let me grab the buckets. Still have those on me. And all you would have to do is take your bucket, click on each cauldron with a empty bucket, and now I have 4 buckets of lava. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the lava over here. These will refill, and I'll either make more buckets here pretty soon. I've got to cook up my iron, and I can use more buckets, or I can go put these in the furnace, cook with them, and then bring the buckets back and collect the lava. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for joining me. If you're still here watching, as always, you're legendary. I do appreciate those comments at the end of the video, and you know who you are. Thanks so much for doing that and letting me know you made it to the end. And if you're still watching, guys, please show me some love. Drop a comment, drop a heart emoji, something in the comment section. Maybe consider giving the video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because like 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. So anyway, I'm a small channel, just trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So what else can I throw out here? If you're still watching, there should be some links on the screen to my playlists. We've also got links in the description and the about on this channel for my social medias, my second channel, which has my Twitch stream VOD, stream replays. We've got the link to my Twitch if you want to check that out. I noticed somebody subscribed to me just today, I think. I'm not going to mention names, just keep that private. But also darkwingdave.com. All my links are there if you can't remember where my links are at. That should be easy enough to recall. So anyway, it's been fun. I hope you guys got something out of this video, how you can turn this little weaponsmith into a lava farm early game. But anyway, I'm Darkwing Dave, and I'm out.